Hello, wrestling fans. Pedro DeLuca coming to you from the AIW archives with a very special AIW event center as we march towards July the 10th, 2026 at the Globe Iron in the flats of downtown Cleveland. Absolute Intense Wrestling proudly presents to you Absolution, the biggest show of the year. You can't have the biggest show of the year without the biggest match of the year. It is a very special, fatal, five-way elimination match for the richest prize in AIW, the Absolute Championship. 4 challengers, 1 reigning champion, all 5 men battling for this amazing prize in Absolute Intense Wrestling. How did we get here? It is a long and winding road, and I'm going to try to walk you through it. Let's go through the challengers. First off, the ultimate underdog, Mikey Montgomery. This young man has been on a tear, competing in multi-man matches, scramble matches, tag team matches. In fact, he was the winner of the wild card tag team matchup, simultaneously pinning all 3 of his fellow challengers in that matchup. After that amazing feat, who could argue that he deserves to be in the main event mix for the Absolute Championship? If he's pinned all 3 challengers at the same time, that goes a long way to proving his point. Now, Mikey's no stranger to gold. He is a former AIW Tag Team Champion with one of his fellow challengers, Eric Taylor. After a long and bitter feud and split, now these men will once again be in the ring, once again as enemies, once again both competing for gold, but only one man can walk away. Challenger number 2, Maserati Wes Barkley. Another man that is no stranger to gold here in AIW. He is a former AIW Tag Team Champion. Some might say he was even kind of the also ran part of that tag team. Trying to shed that label, he is a former Intense Champion. Not only is he a former Intense Champion, he beat one of his challengers in this match, Eric Taylor, to win that prize. Then, having gone on to take that next step, he was the winner of the 2025 JT Lightning Invitational, defeating current AIW champion Sam Holloway in the finals to take home that coveted trophy. He has vowed to cash in that trophy at Absolution in that main event for his chance at the AIW Absolute Championship. On to our next challenger, Eric Taylor, a man that has done it all here in AIW. He is a former tag team champion, a former Intense champion, a former Absolute champion. His most recent accolade, one half of the co-winners of the 2026 Gauntlet for the Gold. Both men's feet touched the floor at the same time. Co-winners were declared, cementing his place in this matchup. Eric Taylor, with the Duke by his side, looks to regain that championship that he believes is his birthright. To make his future too bright, to bring that future into the now, Eric Taylor needs to win back that Absolute Championship. The other co-winner of the Gauntlet for the Gold of 2026 was Chuck Stone, a former 2-time Absolute Champion. How did he become the Absolute Champion? Well, he has a championship victory over Isaiah Broner to win his first. His second came at the defeat of Eric Taylor. Again, another man in this matchup. You see how all these men have been battling and competing against each other all this time to bring it to a close at Absolution. Let's bring you to the current reigning and defending AIW Absolute Champion, Sam Hardway Holloway. I'm sorry, WWE ID Prospect AIW Absolute Champion, Sam Hardway Holloway. Having defeated Chuck Stone, Sam has been on an absolute reign of terror, deciding when and where he wants to even show up for matches. Sometimes he's advertised and he just decides he's going to go work for TKO. Sometimes he just doesn't bother to show up. His name has been signed to the contract. He is contractually, legally bound and obligated to show up at Absolution. Will these 4 challengers be able to unseat this mammoth giant that has wreaked havoc all over AIW for years? Now, we do know that Mikey Montgomery has a pinfall victory over Sam Holloway. But Sam Holloway also has pinfall victories over all of his other challengers. Can he get that win back? Can he finally erase that blemish on his record of Mikey Montgomery in the main event of Absolution for the AIW Absolute Championship? Will he be able to withstand the onslaught of the other 4 men that are determined to make sure he does not walk out of Absolution with that Absolute Championship? Because as he signed the contract, he declared that if he wins at Absolution, he is not coming back to AIW ever again. Are we going to be at a loss without a championship after Absolution? If Sam Holloway walks away with our championship, where do we go from here? Will one of these 4 challengers, will it be Mikey Montgomery? Will it be Eric Taylor? Will it be Wes Barkley? Will it be Chuck Stone? Will one of these men have the intestinal fortitude to finally stop the wrecking machine that is Sam Holloway? And will we see a brand new AIW Absolute Champion? The only way to find out is to check us out on YouTube or to buy your tickets now and get down to the Globe Iron on July the 10th for Absolution at Globe Iron. Wrestling fans, you do not want to miss this titanic struggle. You do not want to find out too late, after it's already happened, that you missed out on a history-making event in Absolute Intense Wrestling's history and how we go forward into the future. This has been Pedro DeLuca with your AIW Event Center. Please join us for Absolution, July the 10th, 2026 at Globe Iron.